Throw gang, we are joined by the textile titan, the queen of the cloth, the Marietta Big Stepper. She from GA but dressing VIPs. Southern Belle like Boozy C, stripe me down. She puts the fab in fabric. Her life a movie from musk till dawn. Oh, you're not fucking with her hat named Wanda? How about you hat named Wanda dump these nuts in your mouth? You come weak, she spun pleats. You bump skeet, she jump street because her shirt named a Jeff. The everlast is forever gas. She puts the riz and accessorize. Fuck Long John, we on the Dawn Long Silver. Got art school fucked up because she make it unisex. Not a comedian, but she got dudes and stitches. You on the DL, she EDL. You got ED and L's, she EDL. Founder and designer of Emily Dawn Long. Emily Dawn Long. Emily, how the hell are you?
Speechless after that one.
Are you feeling better or worse after that?
Oh man, better. I
Yes.
grew up with a lot of those, some of those, not a lot of those. Sorry, didn't mean to put that down. But yeah.
Wait, what do you mean you grew up with like being introduced?
No, like the Don Longs,
Right.
the long dongs. The
You got
long
bullied
dong
as
silver.
a child, is what you're saying.
The nights are short, but the dawns are long. Is that your real name, Emily Dawn Long?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not like a rapper
No, just
pseudonym?
like
Stage
Southern-
name.
Southern three names.
It's a pretty sick try name.
yeah.
Triptych.
Yes.
Not gonna lie.
It sounds really nice.
Yeah. Do you know Ray Dawn Chong, the daughter of Tommy Chong from Cheech and Chong?
I do now.
Yeah. She was an actress, I think in the 80s, 90s.
Where is
Nepo
she now?
baby.
Where is she now?
I don't know. Living life.
Not doing our podcast.
Not doing the podcast.
I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Emily,
Emily,
thank you for coming on.
so
Appreciate
great
you
to
for
have you.
having
Our
me.
first guest of the new year. What we want to do real quick, just a little fit check. Can you walk us through everything you wore today to pod?
Oh my goodness. Yes. Where do we start? Head
Where-
to toe? Toe
You
to
could do whatever you
head.
want. We had a process
From
and
the
we
tip of
left
my
it.
toes.
Start from the tippy toes.
Okay. So, best socks in the world from General Store.
Oh, yeah.
Thick little cotton boys.
Are they still down in Dumbo?
Still down in Dumbo. Yeah.
And it's their in-house sock brand?
It's their in-house sock brand.
Fire.
100%. It's like really nice, thick. They keep up. Big fans.
I don't
The
think
only reason to go to Dumbo to get socks, honestly.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's ever started with the sock and the fit check. So this is a first.
Well, the sock is inside the shoe. And so you put the sock on
Wow.
first.
You're so right.
So
Honestly-
that's where I'm starting.
Everyone else is wrong.
That's why we booked you, because of your beautiful mind.
Or do you want to do, what do you want to do next?
Well, the sock is on. So now, well, no, the shoe doesn't, the pant goes on, but
We're
let's
going the
do-
order you got dressed?
let's do order of getting dressed.
Sure.
Okay.
So you start with socks?
No. I don't know why I did that. Okay. So, Skims.
Skims
Under-
bra.
Hell yeah.
Panties?
Yeah. I don't do bras. We've got
Same.
small. Right. Yeah. You know, they hold up
Mm.
and we're solid. Skims.
We're Skims boys. We
Yeah,
fucking
I
love
mean,
Skims.
like,
They are
please
sponsoring this
give,
episode.
Give me other alternative options.
No.
But like, yeah.
No,
it's
Skims.
No,
is the
no,
one.
no, no,
Solid.
not this year on this show. Skims.
Yeah, Skims is
Oh.
the one.
Sponsors.
Yes, truly. Yeah.
We love Skims so much.
What model are you? What do you do?
Oh, so I just did the new like cotton, like it's the dip front thong, and they have like two kind of fabrics.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
Yeah.
what you were asking.
Yeah. it
Yes,
is.
I was.
There's a cotton, and then I don't know what the other one is, but it's like you feel like
It's a
you're wearing
glorious
nothing.
material,
It's
right.
amazing.
Yeah, the stretch, I believe.
And then my mom gets me these like fleece line tights for the winters.
Long johns, kind of.
They are long johns, yes.
For Don Long.
They are Don long johns, but they're like fleece lined, and so like your girl's warm. What else do we have on? This like raglan, like jersey sweatshirt, whatever that I cut the sleeves off, and then like from the Tina store, a little cashmere boy. Oh, and
The
then jeans. They're what I'm like not totally good at. They're the Levi's 517s dash
Damn.
0217. So
Oh,
it's
shit.
like
The women's
boot
jeans are
cut.
complicated.
Well, it's like perfect fit in the butt, little boot cut, and then tiny little flare. You know what I mean? So it's like
A little bit of everything.
a little bit of
Are
everything.
they vintage?
They are vintage from the 80s. And then the EDL jewels.
Yeah.
Everything dancing on you is E EDL.
This is
Blangin'.
my Elsa Peretti, little vase necklace that I got after watching the Halston documentary on
Wait, is that the
Netflix.
Halston documentary by Whitney from Southern Charm, who directed it?
For
Do you
real?
know? I swear that was his. You know, he made a movie. Do you watch Southern
I'm
Charm?
thinking of the.
I'm not
Netflix
a
show.
Southern charmer.
All right, hold on. So there's he's like the ultimate fucking fail son of Miss Patricia.
It's the one with Ewan McGregor, no? It was
That's-
it was
Wait,
not
that's-
a documentary.
there's a show,
It was
there's a
a
show, yeah.
Okay, so it's a biopic.
Biopic.
It's a series.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, because this guy, Whitney, who's like a reality
He's
TV
awesome.
star, because he's rich, he just made a doc on Halston,
As one does.
which I watched, and it was pretty fucking bad. He's in it
Yeah.
a lot,
He put himself in.
as a rich guys want to do.
Yes.
Cinema
yes.
verite.
Yeah.
The
So yeah, Elsie
cufflink, but the cufflink is EDL, and the cowrie shell bracelet is
Cufflink
EDL.
is EDL. New cowrie shell is EDL. And then I made these guys in Bali when I went on my Eat Pray Love trip
Wally.
Yeah.
last year.
What about
Eat, pray, design.
Eat
about
Pray
the-
design. Yeah.
What about,
EPD.
what about the outerwear and the bag and everything? Or I guess the bag is just a
and
shopping
the
bag.
shoes?
Bag is EDL. New.
Sick.
To be not to be discussed yet.
Okay.
But you guys can see it. It's really
Oh, yeah.
nice.
It looks great.
Should we
looks great.
describe it at all or no?
No.
No.
Okay, cool.
What about the coat?
Coat is my mom's actually, which is really funny. Like both my parents were they worked every day, and it was like her office jacket, and now I wear it, and I think that's funny
As a working woman yourself.
as a working woman.
What about the shoes as you're pounding that pavement?
I didn't do shoes. God, guys, I did not go in the good order.
It's fine.
Just like a nice M&Z boot. I don't even know the name of it, but I love them.
They're right down here. Their shop.
Our neighbors.
And
Yeah.
you're sipping on a Poland Spring.
I am.
Anything else you're wearing or brought?
Do you know the brand of the coat from your mom?
Absolutely not. It's
Tags
just like
falling off.
black wool. No, there's like a tag, but it's like,
We don't need to fact check it.
90s something.
Mm.
And then just like gray scarf boy with I love my little new pens.
Replete
so I've
with
been
pins.
putting my
Yeah.
pens on everything.
Accoutrement.
The pins are good. I'm
Accoutrement.
going to pick up. I fucked up by not perksing some the other day when I was in this stew, but I will be picking some up
It's okay.
because, like we said,
We're also neighbors.
You got art school fucked up because you're making unisex. All right. You're sipping on a Poland Spring. And what
Yes.
is that? What is
We
that?
need this and
No, it's fine.
No,
What is
no,
that?
no.
What's that makeup? What is that?
my like chapstick from Japan. So fucking good.
Ooh.
DHC.
Yo, where's my chapstick from Japan?
Yeah, where's your chapstick from Japan?
Damn, I guess I'm the only person without
I
chapstick
can't
from
even say
Japan.
it. Friends.
What?
You got to keep those lips moist.
No, I know. I just use normal
You use
Bliss
your
Tech or
lips.
Use
whatever.
Vaseline.
Yeah.
You
Whatever-
lick some,
whatever it takes.
All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the only podcast that matters.
I
Kicking off
love
2025 with
potatoes.
Emily Dawn Long. Emily, you've now done for the brand hats, shirts, jewelry, hair accessories. It's kind of all over the place. How would you even describe the Emily Dawn Long brand to someone just trying to get familiar?
That is an excellent question that I have not mastered yet.
Trial by fire.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's like I kind of see myself as like I'm putting my hand over my head, but like a lifestyle brand ish. And like I'm just making shit
That you would
lives
want to wear?
under- that I would want to wear. Yeah. I mean, but by no means do all of the things need to be worn together.
Right.
Like by no means.
They all stand on their own.
They all stand on their own. I almost sometimes I don't like call myself a product designer. Like each individual piece to me is just a nice product and it lives under the EDL home brand.
Umbrella.
Exactly.
Do you find yourself like delving into, is it like category by category? Like shirting was and still is a huge part of the brand. But like the jewelry is, the silver is like pretty new and it feels like you're
Yeah.
like keeps growing and expanding. Is that how you operate or is it just
No, I mean,
willy-nilly?
I think everything's for me, it's like piecemeal. It's like I'm completely self-funded. So it's like one thing does well and it allows me to continue that and then maybe dabble in another thing. And I'm lucky to still keep going after I'm going on my 6th year. But it's like,
Congratulations.
yeah, thanks. I mean,
Longevity.
it's a lot of work, but
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's
But hard work that deserves to be celebrated
for sure.
because
Yes.
she's still here.
She's still here.
She
But
didn't die, bitch.
she's not
She
yet.
lived, bitch.
What's been the best seller?
I mean, That's hard to say because like each product does well. I think like obviously the Wanda. I think that's maybe what I'm like known for sometimes. Some people call it the Kendrick Lamar hat now, which like
I mean, worse people to name it after.
yeah.
Better you call it that than the Jonah Hill hat.
Or the Drake hat.
Shout out
Just,
Jonah, I
you
hope
know,
you're safe out.
Drake never wore it.
No. Oh, so Jonah also wore a Wanda.
Yes.
I was just
Yes.
saying Kendrick better than a lot of people. That's
Yeah, sure.
What color did Kendrick wear?
Kendrick has like, I mean, I'm not gonna like as far he has every
has a
single
bunch?
color.
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah.
And from my understanding, he like would buy them and gift them to people and like keep.
That's the ultimate cosign because he likes it so much that he wants to share
My
the love.
friends, my
it.
friends do that too. They buy one and then someone is like, "I love your hat," and they're like, "Here," and then because they know they can get another one, you know. But yeah, Kendrick has like probably like 16.
Kendrick Lamar,
Wow.
the second most stylish celebrity in 2024, as voted on by the thousands and thousands and thousands of people that are listening and watching right now.
Yeah.
In the
Really?
50s.
He got the silver medal in the 50s.
And it might have been because of the EDO Wanda. Who knows?
We do what we can.
Does having a smash hit like that only have upsides, or are there drawbacks to like, you know, getting a lot of attention for one item?
I mean, say the question again.
So like you put out the hat, right? I think this is how a lot of people first got to know you and the brand was this hat that like seemingly was ever at one point.
Yeah.
Is there only upside to going crazy viral? Let's just call it going viral
Sure.
for like a product. Or are there drawbacks where it's like now you're known as like the hat named Wanda girl?
For sure. I think both of those things, like I'm so lucky for everything that's happened with the hat. I mean, like I have never paid for anything. Like everything has been organic, word of mouth, you know,
as it should be.
which like I so appreciate.
You went double
and,
plaid
like,
with no features.
Absolutely.
Sure. She's like,
It's the only
sure.
way to go. But yeah, no, I mean like, one gets nervous about being labeled as an accessory brand. Pigeonholed because that's like, because I'm self-funded and like, because the first couple pieces were accessories, you know, like the Wanda and then the hair clips and then I did the shirt, but it's like,
My name is Jeff.
I don't want to, I think it's more like individual products rather than like putting any sort of like label on anything. But yeah, I mean, it definitely is hard, like having like one.
Do people like, see you on the street, like, yo, it's the hat girl.
The crazy hat lady.
No, but I'm like people like very much know the name with the hat. You know what I
Wanda
mean?
equals EDL to a lot of people.
Not necessarily. They're just like, oh, Emily Dawn Long, you made that hat.
Oh,
you know what I mean? But like so many of the time they're like, oh, you're Emily Dawn Long. Like I've been at dinners and they're like, oh, like Emily Dawn Long. And I'm like,
hello.
right.
With their
yeah.
dinners, what, like multiple people show up wearing the Wanda?
No. Oh my God.
Embarrassing.
Yesterday I was at my dry cleaner and I was like, I don't even know what the timing of this is, but it's like I walked in. As I was walking in, this man was walking out wearing a Wanda. And I was like, I made that hat. And then he was like, Emily. And I was like,
Wow.
so
Beautiful.
like, that's awesome.
Who's Wanda?
It's named after, it's called a hat named Wanda, but it's named after the movie A Fish
Fish
Called
named
Wanda.
Wanda. Great movie.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we love a heist.
What product have you put out that fucking bricked? That did not do
Bricked.
Wanda numbers. What sucked?
Man, we're gonna do this to me?
Yeah. We got to know about the L's, not just the W's.
To be honest with you, I got an L like when we put it out in like 2021, and like now everyone's fucking obsessed with it. I think it was like it was the halter, the like detachable sleeve halter top that you can like take the sleeves off and like do all of these different cool convertible. Yeah. It did not do as well as I wanted to when we put it out, but like that was my first physical clothing item after the
shit.
Wanda and the hair clip. So it's like where people like what is
So that's the
this?
curse
She
of being
makes
known as the
clothes.
crazy hat lady.
Give me another hat
Yeah,
lady.
it's like, yeah, we don't want
Stick
that.
to hats.
But then the Jeff, like my dad's shirt.
My name is Jeff.
You know,
Mhm.
you're only allowed to say that.
I was gonna say, how many times are we gonna say that?
No,
on this show?
You're only allowed to say that every time you say Jeff.
Yeah.
You missed one. You just missed
My
it.
name is Jeff.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, the Jeff shirt was the next essential like clothing drop that I did, and that did great.
Can you sleep at night knowing that you're like, maybe I'm ahead of the curve with this release? Like, or I'm just like, I'm early.
No, that's not. That's not what I'm thinking about.
Do you ever think like, is it like a common, I don't know, like maybe it's just like a self excuse for any designer when they put out something. It's like, oh, like I'm too ahead of the curve. Like for like the shirts have French cuffs, which you don't find that frequently on men's shirting,
On casual shirting,
wear, right?
especially,
On casual
you know?
shirting.
Yeah. You
So,
know,
like, is that? Do you ever find that you are maybe like it's people are more receptive to it a little later down the line,
her brain
like they
is
were
too
with the halter
big.
top?
Yeah, I think I'm on. I don't want to do math, but
You're on a new level.
maybe like the third year of my Jeffs because I'm on the third iteration of the fabrication. It's
Mhm.
always the same Jeff style,
Right.
But yeah, what was the question?
Are you ahead of the curve?
Mhm.
No, I think like like my dad had this shirt made in the 90s. Like he designed
Oh
it.
shit! So he was early.
Yeah. So it's
Damn,
like
you plagiarized your own father.
I plagiarized my own father 100%. I'm like 100% making money off of my father. But it's his shirt that I started wearing and I was like, this is a great cut. And I changed nothing. And he got it cropped because he was tucking it into his suits and didn't want
Right.
the tails
The
hanging.
tails, yeah.
So it's
He
like,
wanted an untuck it shirt.
yeah. So it's like the tailored collar and the French cuffs come from like my dad wearing suits.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Is your dad like your style influence?
Absolutely not.
He just had one good shirt.
We has a couple good shirts actually. There's a couple coming, but it's like no, love him, but no,
He's not that guy, pal.
No, he's a closet full of Vans. Like he's obsessed with
That's
Vans
cool,
right
though.
now. Yeah,
All right.
yeah, no,
Vans are great.
nothing wrong with Vans.
Right.
Yeah.
He does his own thing.
Let's get that.
You have two
sponsored,
dads.
but I have two dads.
They're
And
gay
a mom.
men.
I
How
have
did
a-
having an extra guy in your family like inform your perception of menswear at all?
No. I think I just like. I have a brother too.
Oh, is he stylish?
My brother got best dressed in high school. My brother used to wear suits.
That's a superlative. To high school?
How
to
autistic is he?
Senior year, a little bit. But like, no, got like best dressed.
Briefcase?
He was like,
Fedora?
guys, this was sexy back Ryan Gosling era.
Grown and sexy.
My brother was like,
He was bringing sexy
he
back.
looked like Ryan Gosling and then like dressed like Justin Timberlake, the suits
Yeah.
kind of thing. That was my brother.
He was on a suit and tie, with tie too.
100%.
suit and tie shit.
100%,
Okay.
Did he have the big
100%.
CZs in his ears?
No.
Okay.
No. Just like suit man.
Wait, and this is in Marietta, Georgia?
This is in Marietta, Georgia.
Wow.
Yeah.
The going out shirts must have been so shiny. So your brother, your artistic brother, who was voted best dressed
We
in
are not calling
2000,
him autistic.
2000, what do you say,
Your
2006?
special brother.
2007, 2008. Yeah,
2007, peak
That's what I'm saying.
grown and sexy era.
Yes.
This man is the man that inspires some of the menswear in EDL.
No, like we were getting like GQ issues to the
hell
house.
And you were flipping through?
I was like taking a little peek over the shoulder.
Right.
Like, wow, these guys are really
What's going on
Some of
here?
that. I was like,
these guys in suits keep jumping
like
on
what I
trampolines.
see.
They're so
Yeah.
athletic.
Yeah.
They're airborne 100% of the time.
They weren't athletic back then. They were skinny.
No, but the joke is that Peggy Sirota, who like photographed like all the fashion spreads, they were always jumping on trampolines, which you wouldn't
Constantly.
see.
Or in a pool.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That too.
Or in a
So-
suit just like this
Yeah.
with sneakers on.
Yeah.
Well, you're launching, you're going from kind of doing like one product at a time or like one like category at a time. You're launching a full men's and women's collection in just a few days in Paris. So the question is, are you fucking insane?
I have no idea why I'm doing this, especially with what's going on right now. But yeah,
With what the fires in LA? What do you with
like
what?
just fucking everything.
Oh, okay.
Like election, every one of my peers are like not doing hot.
This is when
so
people
many. I mean, what yesterday or this morning? Like Y Project closed.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So
14 years though. That's
Prayers
pretty
up for
good.
Glenn Martin.
absolutely,
So you got like 8 years left,
exactly.
ish.
Yeah.
unless you break through the Y
Counting down
Project
now.
barrier.
Countdown.
But now is when people need escapism and fantasy and retail therapy.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
why is this might actually be the perfect time to go full EDL mode?
for sure. I'm like, I'm not trying to break any sort of like mold, but like maybe there isn't. Maybe New York needs like something exciting in like the.
We need a champion that we can
need-
fucking lift up and be proud of.
But like, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited about what I'm making.
But as a self-proclaimed like product designer, now that you're making full collections, have you had to change your mindset? Or are we still approaching it piece by piece? Or does it now have to be thematic and, you know, all the stuff that you hear about with fashion designers thinking of themselves as artists?
Yeah, no. I mean, like, in a way, there's two parts to that question. In a way, I kind of do see myself as an artist too, because like I am like a textile designer. Like that's what I studied. And so like I see things in like fabrics and silhouettes and like shapes and stuff like that. Like I have some furniture stuff I'm working on, like lots of ideas. Having said that, I don't think I'm breaking any sort of mold, but like, there was a second part to your question that I was.
No, it's. I think you're kind of doing both.
Do you think though that like you mentioned, you know, New York needing, I don't know, something exciting. It has been tough for brands to kind of break through out of like the downtown New York echo chamber into like a wider, I don't know, like Eck House for sure. But even there, like, yeah, like it's fucking hard. Every season we need to start over. I know that you're homies with Puppets and Puppets, right? And they just kind of like shut down the New York operation, moved to Paris because like it's not feasible here.
Yeah.
What are like the biggest pratfalls or traps that you know are out there as like a burgeoning New York brand?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just like what's the hardest part maybe about trying to like really break through? Which you're on the cusp of, or at least trying to do with, especially with the full collection release in Paris.
Emailing invites.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
It's like I have everything done. It's like the clothes are coming, like everything's done. But like the most important thing, which is actually inviting people, is what I'm like.
Is that
Go to her showroom in Paris, people?
Is that imposter syndrome rearing its ugly head?
Obviously, it's imposter syndrome.
Okay.
It's like
I don't want to
like,
project.
No, sure. It's like I don't want to make people come to my thing, but it's like, I don't know.
It'd be
like,
cool. It'd be chill. Like if you swung by, but it's like
cool,
no pressure. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's like, it's fine. But it's like,
What's the address?
I don't speak French.
It's in the Marais.
It's in the Marais, 53 Rue Turenne.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Rue Turenne.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're in Paris Fashion
That's
Week,
a good
holler.
route.
Did I
That's a
say
good
it
route
right?
to be on.
Yeah.
53 Rue de Turenne, France.
Yeah.
By
Paris,
appointment
France.
only.
Yeah.
If people that are listening, industry folks,
Yeah.
were not aware, they can now just holler at you and fucking set that invite up.
Yeah. But I mean, to answer your question, like, I think production is
Yeah,
probably
That's the hardest part.
my hardest part. It's like I am a doer. Like I get shit done. Like you say something, I'm texting like I'm getting it done. But like production is the hardest thing because it's like there's so much to do.
It's also kind of outside of your control.
Yeah. And I am a sensitive little emotional one.
Are you a control freak?
I like things my way, but it's like I'm just so sensitive. And so it's like I'll have a win and then I'll get like a message from my factory about like the Wandas being like 3 weeks late. And it like, I just feel so bad for my customers, but I know that these Wandas take 4 days to make
For sure.
one hat. It's a
Right.
quality made, it's so well made. I've been making these for 6 years and never once had a return, a complaint,
Oh, shit.
anything.
Right.
Like they
So
hold up.
as you're scaling from like, again, one product at a time to bigger, full, robust collection, is manufacturing or production still like going to be the hardest part, especially now that you got to scale?
Yeah, I think because what we were saying, because I kind of like, let's say I am a product designer and I have all these individual products, I'm dealing with individual factories, and I am lucky enough to have all of the jobs at Emily Dawn
One
Long.
woman team.
Just,
what's the worst
employee of the month?
What's
year-
the-
every
month
month.
after month.
What's the worst? If you could snap your fingers and not do one aspect of the job, what would you want to get the fuck off your plate? Is it like the customer service? Is it the?
It's either customer service or production, but like there's upsides to both. Like some people are amazing and they don't need to send that email of like, thank you so much for this hat. Like this
Oh, wow.
is like, thank you. Like I get those emails and
Wow.
it's like, no one needs to send that
Must
email.
be nice.
Yeah. What the fuck?
But it's like,
I do
they're like,
customer service for throwing fits. I've never got one of those emails.
I mean, I get the shitty emails where they
Okay. Yep. Yeah.
placed an order 24 hours ago and they're
Right.
like, why haven't I gotten a confirmation email? And I'm like, first of all, we're a small brand. I'm not packing orders every
I'm
single
a
day
small brand.
because I'm doing
Mhm.
500 other things.
Yeah.
But it's like, also it's like they're handmade in Peru.
you
by
bought
like a
it
small-
yesterday.
Yeah. It's like, calm down. It's like, but we live in this time where
course.
everyone wants it now and
Instant
whatever.
gratification.
But yeah, I
Look
mean,
at the Wanda off Shein.
Have people ripped that off already?
Any big fast fashion conglomerates?
Can I buy it at Zara,
no, I mean,
H&M?
here's to say, it's like I did it, and then like a lot of crochet hats came out,
Oh, I see.
and then this one girl copied me, but like whatever, they're not
Flattering?
as big. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, 100%.
Damn, you come up with that? That's fucking a bar, dude.
Damn, did you kick off Crochet Core?
My guy,
Are you
know.
are you the reason fucking dudes are wearing see-through shirts with their nips out all summer?
Absolutely not.
a few
That
years
was
ago?
not. That one was
Okay.
not me. That one
All
was
right.
not me. That one skipped me.
That was
but,
ADL.
Yeah,
That was not EDL. That was ADL
exactly.
or ALD. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like that lined up way too easily.
I know.
But no, I did not invent.
But
I
people are
did not.
jacking your swagger.
I saw
The
that,
show.
like, I don't even want to say who, but
Oh,
like
you don't have to say who, no.
someone like luxury brand copied the Wanda in a solid.
Ooh.
So I was like, and it's like $800.
Sure.
And I was like, so I
Way
might,
they-
I might as well
It's on site.
make a solid Wanda
Right.
Okay.
just
yeah.
for the homies who know.
That's cheaper and the original.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So-
yeah.
You're going to Paris and it's a sales moment, right? You're inviting stores in to place orders on your fall winter 26 collection, I guess we're looking
Isn't
at.
it
Fall
25?
25. Fall 25.
Dude, don't ask me.
Yeah,
I have
I'm always
no
bad with
idea
that
about
stuff, too.
seasons.
Fall 25.
Yeah.
What's your dream store to stock Emily Dawn Long?
Yeah, let's manifest an appointment and a buy.
I want your help with this because
Okay.
it's like, guys, I live under the EDL rock. Like I am in my bubble.
It's a
And I don't
green
know
rock.
if that is like a detriment to me or not, but it's like I don't pay attention to a lot.
As a designer, I think that's good because you're not influenced. You're not having to copy shit like other people stealing
Yeah.
your stuff.
That's why we listen to
There's
podcasts.
just a lot out there, and like obviously I'm looking at stuff. Like I'm not looking at, but I don't want to see everything.
Right.
So
Where should you be stocked? is what
where
you're
should
asking.
I be stocked? I feel lucky to like have like tackled the United States.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
The first 48.
I don't know why I just said that. I have stockers in all 48 states. We have 48 states.
No, the first
We
48.
did until
I was like,
1959.
aren't we getting Canada? I'm kidding.
Greenland,
I'm kidding.
Canada, and renaming the Gulf of Mexico.
But no, I want to like, I'm trying to, I mean,
Where do you wanna
like
be?
I do Japan, like
Are you
Japan.
huge in Japan?
I'm huge in Japan.
Yeah,
big in Japan.
No, I love Japan.
Can't even
so
say your last name
much.
there.
How would they
I can
say
say
it?
that. I can say
Oh,
that.
You can say that.
Could
I
you
can't
say-
say that. I can't.
Do you
No,
want
I
to go as
can't.
far
Lawrence, I
to
can't
okay.
dance for you as a racist monkey.
Damn, I
No.
tried.
I mean, everyone who has not met me, like not everyone. That's weird to say. My one of my best friends in college, before he met me when I moved in, he thought I was going to be like a quiet Asian.
Really?
And that is not.
Based on your name?
Based
You
on my
are
name.
you are
Based
half
on my name.
you are half Japanese.
I am half Japanese, not via blood, but through love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is honestly more important than blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
Love is thicker than blood.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's your dream store? What, like, do you want to be in like fucking Bergdorf, or do you want to be in like a cool little fucking boutique in Korea?
No. I'm not trying to like,
Mhm.
I don't need to be like big boy, big.
We're not
big
scaling
guy.
too fast.
No, I
You want to
don't.
keep it small and tight?
I like where I've been, slow and steady, man.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
6 years, like we said.
6 years, like I said. And like, again, I have no idea why I'm doing what I'm doing right now in January. But having said that, I think it's exciting. And like, I've been working on a lot of these pieces for
A minute.
yeah. I've
But
been sitting on like this one sweater for like 4 years.
Just waiting,
Holy
like
shit.
biding your time, like waiting. And it just feels like
It's
right
a
time.
good fucking sweater. And here's the thing. It's like, I know people, I'm not going to say that, whatever. Everyone's looking at everyone. Like people have
Right.
eyes on everyone, but it's like, I don't want to put a good sweater out and then like some luxury brand.
I see. Again, rips it off.
I'm like, I don't know.
You think what's the average like lifespan of a product from conception to actually hanging on the rack in the EDL world?
In the EDL world?
4
or in
years
the
for a sweater is
In
insane.
the real world. I don't know. Yeah. I mean,
In the EDL world.
what's the question again?
Like when did you think of like, for example, like the cowrie shell stuff? That's like a motif running through a few different jewelry pieces. And then when did that go from like, you know, germination of an idea into actual product that one can buy?
So it totally depends on like the piece and production,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
I had like a real cowrie shell, which is different than a puka shell.
What's the difference for those of us who don't know at home?
One is adorned by date rapists, and the
Whoa.
other's a cowrie shell.
Jesus Christ.
That was,
Right?
That's why I asked her.
Puka shell necklace boys.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean,
But they're different.
they're different. It's a different shell shape.
Mm.
Yeah. And
Some would say vaginal.
some would say, I mean, guys, when I first did it, it like kind of looked,
Yeah.
They don't call it a clam for
and then
nothing.
it also looked like a little coffee bean. But I don't drink coffee, so I wouldn't know.
You don't drink coffee?
Never.
You never tried it.
I tried it once in college, and my roommate got me like a Dunkin' Donuts vanilla something, and I was like, I'm good.
You experimented with the with coffee in college, but not whatever else that looks like. You know what I mean?
Clam.
Or maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Hey, we're not at that part of the podcast.
We're not
yet.
there yet.
We're still in front of the paywall.
My bad. What paywall?
Exactly. Wait, so how long did that take to do the cowrie?
Oh, so yeah. So it's like I had this like real cowrie shell bracelet that was just one shell on like a string that I kind of like wore to death like years ago. And then the string kind of wore out. And I was just like, stuff just pops in my head. I don't know. But it was like I immediately texted my crew in Bali. Shout out Linda. Fucking love her. And
She's got a crew in Bali. That's,
No, like,
that's
I,
hard,
like-
dude.
when I was there, I literally was just on like an Eat, Pray, Love trip, and I went to jewelry making class and had a fucking gay old time. And like
with
just
the clam.
yes, and like just like
Nice.
kept making stuff. And then I was like, can I like, can we like do production on this? And they were like, yeah. And then
Can we sell this shit?
can I do this?
Can I make some money?
And they're amazing. And like, I love all of the worker. Like I love all the jewelry smiths, and like, they're my boys, and like,
Mhm.
we're all just in like WhatsApp, and yeah. Anyway, I just
That's
like
a twin.
messaged her, and I like drew it, and like,
Sick.
yeah,
That's how it all happens.
super fast. But it's like,
So sometimes it's super fast with Linda and gang. And sometimes it's 4 years to make a sweater.
sometimes you're sitting on no, it's not even like, it's like I made the sweater, and then I like wore it, and I tested it, and then it was like, I kind of wanted to change like the detail, like I changed like the width on the rib, and then I changed like the width on the sleeve, and then like I used to have my boys moved to WSA. Everyone's going, but I had my like best friend boys down the hallway in my studio, and like it was nice to just like kind of like pop in and be like, what do you guys think about
Oh, like
this?
the fit models live next door.
Exactly. And not even fit models, but
Just-
like real life wearers. I'm like,
Dudes,
would you wear
do
this?
you fuck
My
with this?
dudes, do you fuck with this? Would you wear this?
Mhm.
And why not? I'm like such a, I don't know what the word for this is, but like market researcher?
Perfectionist.
Both. But
Do-
it's
does
like,
that ever get
chilling with dude or
Does that
that's it.
does that a guy's girl? Does that ever
Mhm.
get in the way of
what?
like
Which part? I heard both of you talk at the same time.
sorry, we do that. The perfectionism.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Do you ever like? How do you deal with that? Do you ever like, Emily, get out of your own way?
Yeah, I mean, you guys saw it before I even got here. I was like, or not even when I was before
Oh yeah,
we
we
even started.
had to preheat the oven
Yeah,
for
yeah,
about
yeah. I was
25
like,
minutes.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the fact that you took 70,000 photos.
It wasn't even that many.
Really?
I was like, we're gonna do round 2. No.
I'm not gonna
But
count.
no, it was like a solid 40.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Shoot or shoot.
yeah, perfectionism is hard.
In the 6 years of the brand, from hats to shirts, my name is Jeff, to jewelry, to now the full collection. What's been your proudest moment looking back? Kendrick?
Kenny, she's buffering.
No, there's so many proud moments to think of.
No, yeah, the Kendrick thing was pretty sick. And it was like random because he kind of hadn't been around for a second. And then he was at the LA Dodgers. Did I do that right?
Yes.
Did I do this?
Sports.
He was at the Dodgers game and that was awesome. And then he just kept
Right.
wearing them. And then he wore 2 colors in music video.
Oh, that's right.
And he wore the black one on stage with Baby Keem. And
He was
like,
double donned up.
yeah. And I was, and then like,
The
he
long
just kept
way.
going. And I was just like, yeah, that's amazing. I mean, the Tyla thing was cool because it
Yeah.
was so
We're
quick.
gonna talk about it.
Oh,
And I didn't think that was going to happen, but it did.
literally on her body,
Yeah.
on her ass,
Yeah.
and her clan.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, everything's great. Like everything's great. Seeing my homies
Mhm.
and just like people that I admire, like just people like that wear it, that makes me
What
so
moves the
happy.
needle more? The dudes down the hall being like, I fuck with this, or Kendrick buying 16 Wandas?
Dudes down the hall.
Okay.
Like
Wait, in terms of,
my
like-
friends, like the fact that you like my belt, like the fact that
Right.
you wear my Jeff, like it's like that, like
My
dude-
Jeff.
my Jeff.
Where my Jeff?
So that's what emotionally, and in terms of the bottom line, do celebs, like you mentioned, Kendrick and Tyla, does
Huh.
that actually put money in your pocket? She's removing a layer.
Look
She's-
change.
We're heating up.
Look.
I don't know how to correlate numbers because I don't know, like there's too much to pay attention to, but like in the smallest scale, maybe a couple, but like, no, it's not like people are like, oh, and then it's like 500 orders.
Sure.
Like I don't
It's
like
press.
it's
Kinda,
press,
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All organic press, which is like amazing. But like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, what breaks the mold on like, what makes something go insanely viral where you get like 1,000 orders? Not that let me rephrase
Anytime
that.
we drop.
Not that I'm like, what'd you say?
Anytime we drop.
Exactly.
Okay, Kanye.
But I'm not trying to do that. You know what I mean? I mean,
But it is
Sure.
interesting. It is interesting to be
a
like,
sellout, like you guys do drops and a sellout's amazing.
but we don't
like,
pay people to wear shit. We don't seed it to anyone. And some brands do seemingly rely on that. And it makes you think like, oh, is that actually effective in converting sales? And honestly, we find that when we speak to designers, it doesn't really correlate.
People were just clowning Louis Vuitton with the redoing the Murakami thing. The fact that they had the gift influencers, this thing that's supposed to be like iconic and like this, amazing piece of history. Like they're gifting.
Yeah.
And who's bigger than LV?
How do you feel about gifting?
We don't
You
do
guys-
it.
We
But I'm
tried
sure
it
you
the
get
one
gifted,
time and
no?
it was, oh yeah, I love it
So-
Do we get
personally.
gifted?
Do I get gifted?
Do
you
we get gifted?
Yeah.
He's wearing a gift right now.
Well, okay. Thank you so much, by the way. It's beautiful. I love it. Yeah.
But
Is gifting a huge part of your marketing?
no, I literally just started it.
Oh, I feel so special.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I was like, maybe I should try this thing that I haven't been doing to see if it works, I guess.
Personally, as a giftee recipient, I'm very over it. And at this point in my life and in my financial stability, I'd rather just like buy what I want to buy from the people I want to buy from.
But having said that, I'm only gifting to like people that I know would wear it
Sure.
and respect it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like,
Respect the flow.
I say respect in that like all
That's
my
the right
stuff
word.
is like handmade.
Yeah.
Like the Jeffs is like, that's all
My name's
like
Jeff.
hand patched together. And like the belts are all hand.
With
like,
the raw
everything
seams
is-
on the inside.
Yeah, it's so fucking good.
Mm.
It's just going to get so good.
Respect the fucking flow, like
The
James
seams-
said.
It's the seams you don't see.
Yeah.
What's been, okay, so super proud moments in the last 6 years. What's been your darkest hour when you want to just end it all, kill yourself, throw the brand in the garbage,
Shut it down.
Let me chapstick it up first.
throw everything out of the 6th floor window of your studio? Great space, by the way.
I love my studio space so much.
I was asking you about studio space and building before we found our beautiful home that we're in right now.
Our little
Yeah.
boy room.
Yeah, it's such a nice feeling to be able to.
Was
like,
there a time when
walk-
you were so fed up you want to just fucking it, kill the brand?
Or I thought you said, was there a time you wanted to fuck in it? And I thought you meant the studio. And I was like,
Probably, right?
did that.
Did that. Been there, done that.
Been there, did that.
Stanking up the joint.
Yeah.
No. What was the original question about that?
I know it smelled crazy.
What was your
I know
darkest
it smelled
hour
like Jeff's
when
in
you
there.
wanted to shut down
Yeah.
the studio so you could no longer have sex in it?
Honestly, it is not a sex dungeon. It's only happened.
No, it's on the 6th floor, so it's not a dungeon.
Right.
True.
It's a sex penthouse.
Yeah. We're looking down on the soccer players across the street. That's what's actually getting me off is I'm watching a song. Yeah.
Those guys.
I think production and or the solo aspect of doing it all, which again, like could be
You
my
could hire
own
someone.
masochism. Exactly.
Yeah.
I could hire someone.
Do you have plans to like maybe burden someone else with the woes that you put on yourself
Yeah.
for money?
I don't think it's more of a burden. Here's where I'm at. Like they don't make them like they used to. And I mean that in so many ways.
Gen Z.
It's like I moved to New York and I interned and I worked so hard and I eat, sleep, breathe, ate, sleep, whatever.
You ate, you slept, you breathed.
My job. Like I woke up, I was there. And then when I went home, I was still thinking about it and coming up with ideas or sketching. And then I'd come back and like, it's not
These
there.
entitled little fucks are not. They're
I'm
not the
not-
ones. I'm saying it. They're not the ones that you want their resume. at
I
your door.
don't think I'm confused because like,
Is that true though? I feel
hold
like-
on. I want to say
yeah.
one thing. It's like, I'm confused. I don't understand where, and let me rephrase this. I've barely ever put out a job thing ever. So I'm sure there are these people out there, but it's like, and I don't know, but it's like, where are the people that like want to work towards something that's not about them? And it's like, I mean that in like a nice way. That's like, I'm not trying to be narcissist. I'm just saying
No.
it's like, yes, I will pay you to do your job. And then it's like, we're working towards something, but it's like, also it's like, because it's such a small brand, it's like, we get to do everything together. And it's like, you're making decisions with me. And
Right.
it's like,
So we got to find somebody qualified, and that person hasn't necessarily presented themselves. That's all.
Have you looked for that person?
No, I don't know how.
Okay.
Like, I don't even know how to send out invites.
Can
Like,
how does someone that's listening right now, if they want to work for you or do some work with you, like what do they do? Hit you in the
I
DMs?
need to be wowed, dude. Like, I have been doing everything for the past 6 years and I can do it pretty well.
So like if they're offended Jodie Foster, they could assassinate the president. That would impress you?
Attempt to assassinate. the
Attempt to
president.
assassinate.
Depends on which one, but
All of them.
You need a grand gesture, is what you're saying?
Should they DM
no,
you?
like
What?
I had a DM me. No, because that's too easy. It's
Okay.
like email me and like email me with like something like
An idea?
that I haven't heard. It's like one of my first jobs, boss, whatever things was like someone said to the intern crew or whatever, they were like, come to me with the solution, not a problem.
Yes.
And it's like,
A
right?
classic. A classic.
It's like,
You're either you're either a problem identifier or a problem solver.
don't come to me with a question. I mean, let me
Shut the fuck up and figure it
I'm
out.
taking that back. I love questions. I actually had 2 professors in college say that I asked too many questions,
Wow.
which is crazy.
You should have a podcast.
I should have a podcast?
Yeah, because she has all the time in the world to just yap it up.
Yeah. And I'm so easy to talk
Yeah.
to.
Oh, come on.
No, I just meant I get nervous. I'm a little shy.
You're doing great, by the way.
But no, I mean, yeah, apparently I asked too many questions, but I love questions. So I take that back. I welcome questions, but it's like, I want someone to like, I can do it, do better than me.
Ooh.
If I already know how to do it, like take a load off of me. I mean, shout out to Emily. I had this amazing, another Emily. I had this amazing
Shout out to
assistant.
me.
You hired someone named Emily to work at Emily Dawn Long?
No, it was just before Emily Dawn Long. When,
Okay.
Before I started the brand, and I was doing this other thing. She was amazing, and she knew exactly what I needed. And I think about her daily. And like, yeah, I want to be wowed.
Where is she?
She's, I think, in LA.
Oh,
Prayers up
right.
for Emily.
Would you
I think
hire
she's
her
in LA.
to be your number 2 at EDL?
Yeah, if
That's
she wants
confusing.
a job. Do you want a job? Come work for me. I miss you.
That's
Yeah,
one too many Emily's.
If you want to move to the East Coast, not in
Yeah.
a place that's just on fire all the time, pull up.
yeah.
Well, look, you do work a crazy amount, right? I think last year you posted that in addition to having a great ass, you work 97% of the time. Emily, how do you relax?
I don't know. Yes. Yeah. I'm like a 17-year stoner. Let's not put an age on that. I'm just like
You're just a stoner.
I'm a stoner.
She's
For
a
life.
timeless,
I'm a-
ageless stoner.
Yeah, but like incredibly productive stoner.
Mm.
Like you would never know it.
Sativa.
My tolerance is so high, like they do nothing. I could smoke anyone under a table. Like
Really? Do you come up with your best ideas while
Blazed out.
yes and no. The funny thing is I've quit 2 times in my life.
Yeah.
One was when I did my senior thesis in
Mm.
college, and the second time was when I started this brand.
Okay.
So it's like, should I quit again?
I don't know. You tell us.
My boyfriend would say yes. I also would say yes, but also like, I don't think it like, yeah.
Do you have a plug in Paris? You're gonna be good? Yo, we got you. Don't worry, we got you.
You might be a
Technically-
frazzled nightmare.
Technically, no, it's funny because I was just there in September and my like vape pen didn't work.
Oh no.
And my friend
You
Savannah.
didn't have the converter?
No, my friend Savannah like hooked me up with someone, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd be able to find
And
good
it was,
drugs.
and then I was like, what the
France.
fuck have I been smoking in New York? Because I was like, that was amazing.
Off that snail pack, dude.
Yeah.
But
Smoking that
yeah.
Eric Adams. Zom.
I don't know. I'm trying to focus more on health. I got stress is real,
Yeah.
and last I got Bell's palsy in
That's
my
right.
left side of my face.
From stress?
One would say, but it's like, who's to say? I was in LA at the time, and I had just done my Bennett had his furniture solo show, and we did our little poof collab, and
Great lightsman.
incredible.
Light song exchange.
We're doing our showroom in Paris together. Me,
nice.
him, and Celine.
A few years ago, I made the
Olga
mistake
Bosch.
of inquiring how much a lamp would
Ooh.
cost.
You don't want to know.
You
don't wanna
fool.
know.
Well,
you don't want to know. They're beautiful.
Now I have something to aspire to.
Absolutely.
That's
We're
true.
working towards that. Sell some more of your.
I'm gonna have to sell a lot more for these lamps.
No.
Let me
He's
tell
amazing.
ya.
But you got Bell's palsy from stress. Possibly.
We'll say it's stress, but it's like, yeah, I got Bell's palsy, and it's like, that was wild, and it makes you realize so much about life and stuff. And
What'd you realize?
dude,
It's like Kylie, it's your year of realizing things.
Yeah.
well, like, dude, like we're all insecure and like whatever, but then it's like, oh, like my face is stuck, and
Was
like
it stuck
could
in
be,
a good pose?
like I have to say I got the good end of it.
Oh, wow.
Like it's like
Just
most people, like there's droops, and
Bieber.
like mine got.
Oh, you got
got
lifted.
You got snatched?
Guys, I got snatched.
Wow.
And I was like, who do I have to call to do the other side? I was like, I look great.
Were you like photoshopping, like
No,
copying and
literally,
pasting one
I was
half
like,
over the
let's
other?
take all the
Yeah.
selfies. It was like Daniel Arnold was like, should we take pics? And I was like, at the time, I was like so upset. I was like, no. And then I was like, I wish that we did, because it was like my face was wild.
So
But
Bell's
you
palsy
survived.
curable.
I survived. Yeah.
She lived,
I
bitch.
went to like acupuncture 4 times a week,
Oh,
essentially
shit.
for a month, and got it back like right before I went to Japan, and which was amazing. And yeah, so I guess like you asked, what do I do to relax? I'm like trying to like not work so much.
Yeah, what's the health journey looking like?
And just like, yeah, health.
What are you
is
doing?
Wealth. I like Pilates. I also recently found out I have something called EDS.
That's EDL. What's EDS?
I don't have no idea what it stands for, but it basically just means you're
Erectile
hypermobile.
dysfunction syndrome.
Yeah, exactly. Basically just means you're hypermobile. And so it's like yoga was always too easy for me. And because it's like I'm hypermobile.
So like
and
you're
then
stretchy, you're bendy.
You were diagnosed with
and
a
then
superpower.
I would like overdo something or it's like,
Oh.
and then you end up hurting
Oh.
yourself. And now I've like hurt my shoulder and stuff
Oh,
like that. So it's like, I think trying to work less and like de-stress. Like I get so worked up over production.
We talked about you did this thing with Tyla, right? In which you created a couture thong based on an Everlast boxing short. Did you get in trouble with Everlast for doing that boxing thong?
No. Could have, but no.
Skated.
Yeah. Shout out to their team, but like they reached out and they were like, hey, we're doing Tyla's video tomorrow. We need this. And I was like, okay.
Wait, this is about getting it. This is about getting the actual thong on Tyla.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I had done the couture collection in February.
Right.
And launched a couple of those
But that wasn't
pieces.
with Everlast, right?
No.
Did they see it?
Not
Everlast?
then.
Mhm. But when Tyla put it on her
When
butt.
Tyla put it on, they saw it. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So have you seen Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Yes.
Of course, classic.
Mel Brooks.
Mhm. Dave
So she's wearing this like metal clad panty in it that is
Chastity belt.
Yeah.
chastity
right?
belt. Yeah. And it
Was there a merkin?
it's the no, but it was like it like what you saw, like I did a beaded version of. So it's like I like recreated the like metal clad version that was in the movie as a beaded version. And then yeah. So anyway, point being, they got it, they shot it, I got it back. I didn't think anything of it. And then like 7 p.m. at night, they're like, music video comes out tomorrow. We need confirmation from Everlast. And I was like, yeah, I heard it's fine.
Yeah.
They saw it.
They're chill,
They
they're
loved
chill.
it. I think it's great.
Huge fans.
Yeah. And they're like, no, like we need physical confirmation from them. And I was like, yeah, cool. Yes. And a friend of a friend had reached out in February when I did it. And they were like, they knew someone at Everlast. They were like, if you ever want me to like show it to them. And I was always like, fuck no. I was
Right.
like, I don't want to get
Are
sued.
you crazy?
And then, yeah, anyway, they reached out to them and like somehow got a hold of them like that morning and it got approved. And
The Tyla difference.
yeah. And then like the music video came out, the entire Everlast team like followed me and like liked it and
Oh,
like saw
look
it.
at that.
And I actually like met up with them in Miami and yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you didn't get in trouble for.
I didn't get in trouble and like maybe we're going to do something.
Oh, wow.
it ended up
Look at that.
It ended up being positive.
Everything's coming up EDL.
No being sued.
I
yet.
feel like you could sell that game worn Tyla thong for a lot
That's
of
an
money.
anti-chastity belt when she puts it on.
Yeah,
God
I was
damn.
also like impressed. Like, did you see the video? Like,
Yeah.
she was like fully wet in that, and I was like, it like not.
She wasn't the only one.
She was in a car wash, and I was like, it came back in perfect condition, and I was like,
They're pros.
yeah, they
They
did
dry
great.
cleaned it.
I don't know what they did, but like it looked great. Like,
Wow, getting
Yeah.
a thong on Tyla, that's got to be a career highlight for anybody.
yeah, and it
Hall of Fame
also looked
shit.
incredible on
Yeah.
her. so
Second's only getting a thong off of Tyla.
we
That's
can only
okay,
be
all
so.
right.
We could only be
sorry,
so.
my
lucky.
bad. That's why I'm
Do you
here.
have so you've done a few collabs, right? Everlast kind of unofficial collab, the Maximum Henry belt that's
Yes.
going crazy. Do you have a dream collaborator that you love to work with one day? There's another brand that you would love to do something with?
I mean, I'm like Topo Chico. I'm just kidding. I'm just looking at that.
Here's what's in the room.
Yeah, I'm like, what's in the room?
Throwing
What can I look
fits.
at?
Like,
No,
No, not throwing fits.
Vanderpump Rules. Whose hat is that?
It's James Kennedy's.
A kid, a dude made them for us.
Yes.
They're like custom.
Um,
Thank you, guy. I forget your name. I'm sorry.
right now, nothing is coming to mind, but like, I don't know. I mean, like, I photoshopped it, and so that would be cool. Like getting everyone, like all the F1 boys, like a Wanda,
Yeah.
or something like that. I like photoshopped it a year ago.
Really?
As like, yeah.
You're going to get a red one to Lewis?
Now I need to get a red one to Lewis.
You love F1.
I'm a fan.
Who's your favorite F1 driver?
I don't know that I have I mean, like Charles, obviously.
Leclerc.
Little French boy.
Is he number 2 in Ferrari now? Or did he get... Who left?
Carlos left.
Okay.
Lewis is now there. I don't think it's fair to Carl to like say that he's number 2 just because Lewis now took over, but like,
Sure.
who's to say?
We should say they got to prove themselves on the track. What do you think of Charles Leclerc's his grid walk fits or his fits in general?
Nah.
They're
Like, yeah. Dream collab would be like fixing.
all of them.
I guess
Lewis has a good rep in terms of his grid walk fits.
Lewis
He's trying.
dresses in fashion clothes.
Yes.
I don't even know what I just said. Like what are
LV.
I'm not
Yeah.
into.
But is everyone
wears-
else just wearing like,
I'm not into the whole like drip shit.
Yeah. No, we're not either.
Yeah.
We're on the same page.
Yeah. Not my vibe.
Unless it's Tyla's drip.
the only gas I want is fucking burning at, rocket fuel temps. Launch these guys 200 miles around the
Absolutely.
track. What about George Russell, former guest of the pod,
That's right. Shout out George.
fellow
Oh
guest
my
of the pod?
God. Yeah. I mean, where is he
I
at?
think Mercedes.
He stayed at Mercedes.
I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna say yes.
But a lot of these guys also like George. The whole thing is like, he has a brand deal or had a brand deal with Bell staff. So he's wearing Bell staff because
Yeah.
that's his job, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but like doesn't mean like you can't
They dress well.
dress better.
for sure.
My thing is like everything is fit to me. You can get clothes anywhere. You can buy clothes at Walmart. You just need to know how to dress your body.
I think Charles Leclerc is kind of, maybe I'm thinking of someone else, but isn't he like an off-white, like
Yikes.
Lux streetwear guy?
Yeah, you just like his pants are like too big, and then also
Or am I thinking of
they're like
Gasly?
too. I think you're thinking of Gasly.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
They just keep getting younger though,
I know.
and their pants keep getting tighter.
Well, they're European.
Yeah,
Let's get
they're
that.
Euro trash. Let's be real.
But like, as a male, can you like try and? I don't
No.
understand.
No, I can't.
If your hips are a certain width, why would you want? Why do you wear tight
I don't think
pants?
men think holistically or cohesively. They're just like, pants, put them on. But how should guys be dressing in 2025, in EDL's opinion?
I dress and or make things like I'm running around. I'm doing shit. So I want stuff to be wearable, but speak for itself, right? Like,
Form and function.
yeah, I'm not into the like over accessorized stuff.
Doing too much.
Doing too much. We like it clean. We like it classic. Like I'm a J. Crew girl. Like
Yeah.
that was like my dream job.
Like old shit
Technically,
or the
yeah,
current shit?
old shit. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Like, yeah.
Would you ever-
Even
would you
being
ever-
from the
would-
South?
What?
Even being from the South, J. Crew, really?
Yeah.
Would you ever go if J. Crew came? They're like, yo, we like we fuck with you, Emily, but like we want you to come in house.
I'm like
and design.
old school, like Jenna Lyons,
Mm.
J. Crew. Like I used to have the biggest crush on her.
Do you fuck with the new Real Housewives of New York, or do you think there's no way that they can top the true goats, the Ramona Singers, the Sonias?
The true drunks.
I think that they are a little too aware of themselves.
That's all reality TV, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
know.
if J. Crew
Last season of Love Island USA was amazing.
Oh
my
They
God.
were not aware of themselves.
Did you see Kendall's hole?
Like Kendall?
Yeah.
His whole leaked.
I could never find the pictures online.
Well, because they're videos.
Yeah.
But I saw a screenshot of like, cause he was like on a bed and there was like a
Just go
in
to
a hotel.
Twitter and Google and search Kendall's hole, and you'll find it immediately.
Yeah, I don't like look too hard.
It was well manicured. I'll say that. Wait, so if J. Crew came calling, is there a world where you end EDL to go work at J. Crew to like satisfy childhood EDL's dreams?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You would give it all up if the right job came calling?
You mean like drop the brand?
Mhm.
Yeah.
If that was the stipulation in being hired.
Two things. I think I have a shit ton of ideas out there and I'm happy to share a lot of them because like
For the right price.
they're exactly. They like span so much because I've worked at luxury brands, I've worked at contemporary brands, I've worked with celebrities, I've worked with, you know what I mean? So it's
Mhm.
like whatever, but yeah, I think happy to consult, but like I always want to be like making shit. So it's like I don't know that I would want to like sell the brand or like
Right. But you have
stock.
some ideas that fit in a mall better than in your
For
product
sure.
offering.
Okay, circling back, I think I said that. Like I'm like fucking obsessed with like market research. Like I like when I'm traveling, like I was just in London and like because I'm working on a bag, I was like looking at like what everyone is using and wearing and why and asking questions. And like, yeah, I'm just like interested in why people wear and use what they do.
Circling back to what guys wear.
Yeah,
and
I didn't
do.
answer that.
No, it's fine.
No, so you want them to be like classic, comfortable. So kind of in the same vein as you. Is that right?
Yeah, it's like I'm wearing like sweater and jeans or sweater and trousers for the most part in winter anyway. It's like I just want that to like speak for itself. Like nice fitted pant, like nice. And then, you know, you've got your like EDL belt, your EDL jewelry, whatever.
What do you see that you hate on guys? What sucks?
I think we kind of touched base on that. I don't like pant width and understanding silhouettes. I don't understand like why. I watch a lot of Love Island, but it's like I don't know. I don't understand the like skinny pant.
Yeah.
I think they show off their muscles,
But like
their calves.
who finds that attractive? And I can see your muscles when you have your clothes off.
Sure.
Oh,
You don't need to show me that
Yeah.
with the clothes on.
why buy the
cow
cow?
when you can get the milk for free?
What was that from?
That's just an idiom.
It's a farmer saying.
No,
From the
but
Farmer's
wasn't
Almanac.
it just
It's
in
about
like,
not having sex before marriage, typically, historically.
No.
Do you dress the men in your life, or affect the way they dress?
I mean, like, yeah. Like
Make your dads wear the Jeff shirt.
yeah, I was about to say, I just went home for Christmas and like I was like, here are your Jeffs. Like this is your Christmas present. But
Hey, Jeff, here's a Jeff.
I think yes and no. I would never tell someone like what to do, but like I can be like, that looks nice on you.
Positive reinforcement.
Positive reinforcement. And yeah, obviously I want people to like wear like my clothes.
Right.
for
That's
seeing.
the ultimate compliment.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I don't know. But like, I guess I'm looking at it more in like a friend standpoint. Like all my boys wear my shit. And like that makes me.
Chicken or the egg, though, are they your boys because they wear your shit? Or do they wear your shit because they're your boys?
Both.
Chicken and egg.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Thank you.
They're all
The
my boys.
omnivore's dilemma.
If you're wearing my shit, you're my boy. But like, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you're my boy, I'm going to get you some shit.
But I also feel like I wouldn't make something that my boys wouldn't wear.
Of course.
Right.
So it's like, I'm not going to put something out that like,
So are the boys your muse?
kind of.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Do they know? Do they know that?
Sort of, yeah. Like it's like my friends and like I'm constantly asking my friends questions. What are you missing from your wardrobe? Like what is it that you feel, you know what I mean? Like
Market research.
market research.
Boy research.
Boy research.
Oh, another Jeff did that. Jeffrey Epstein. Oh no, he did girl research. Got to ask you.
Jesus Christ.
Unisex clothing is kind of like a big part of the brand, right? Kind of like the, something for everyone. Is
Yeah.
that still the future just in general? Unisex Johns? I felt like there's a moment where it's like everyone was just like, it almost became too much of a thing.
Unisex.
Yeah.
Headline bait.
Yeah, I think there was a large focus on menswear the last couple years, and everyone
Fucking too much if you ask me.
Yeah, and then any women, like everyone's like, oh, okay, so we'll shift that. So I think it's two parts to this. It's like, do you need to genderify clothes? Can anyone wear anything?
Yes.
You know what I mean? I question that myself because it's like I'm going to do quotes right now, but I'm making women's wear because they're dresses.
Right.
Or like, a slinky tank top. I don't necessarily see you in that.
I would honestly fucking
You're
kill
talking
it
to
in
the
that.
sluttiest guy in
But like
That's like a New Year's Eve
shirt,
Sesame Street.
the
here.
Jeff shirt is like a men's traditional cut, but like very much across the board is men's and women's
Looks great on chicks.
are exactly
And
are
they
buying
thems
it.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like, I don't know. I'm just dressing the people in my life, and
This is kind of the forming the echo chamber that you stay living underneath the EDL rock,
yes,
which you want to be, like a little bug. Like a ladybug.
Ladybug.
Yeah, there it is. But jewelry, which you are making, that is now unisex. It's tricky though, right? With guys, especially like we had a big ring moment, fucking watch guys, et cetera, et cetera. What jewelry, in your opinion, looks best on guys, and what should they maybe like stay away from?
So I'm like a hands man.
Handsman.
Like I hear like, what does that mean?
No, I get it.
Like obviously because I make everything by hand, like I look at hands. So I like a ring, I like a bracelet, I like a watch, but I'm always super impressed when someone has a fucking nice cufflink on. And I'm not just saying that because sure, I just made cufflinks, but I was like, that's because I was like, it's so impressive. I have a friend's Christmas party they go to every year. And I'm always like, when the guys are wearing their tuxes and like they have, I don't know. I just think it's great. Have you ever been to the cufflink guy? And it's coming to me, but there's a cufflink guy in
New York?
on like 23rd. It's amazing. It's in the pavilion.
No, but I need to go.
And he just specializes in cufflinks.
Yeah. Look it up. It's on like 6th or 7th in between. It's either 23rd or 28th. And it's in this, I'm going to start saying some words. You can type any of this into Google, but it's like vintage pavilion thingy thing. And it's like furniture, but it's like you walk in and there's 2 floors and then everyone has like a little pod.
Yeah, a little kiosk.
Yeah. And holy fuck.
Really?
Name anything.
And he'll make it, or he has it?
He has it.
Fire.
Wow.
It's incredible.
I think cufflinks, that was like, at this point in our lives, I feel like I have very few kind of holes in my wardrobe. Cufflinks was one where I just had like, because you wear tux or a French cuff shirt so infrequently. But when you do, you're like, fuck, these are the cufflinks I gotta wear with this, which is why when I saw the Cowrie Show cufflinks, I was like, I need these.
Yeah.
For like the 1-2 times a year that I'm wearing cufflinks, I need these.
Break in case of emergency.
Yeah. It's fun too. You can like dress it up or dress it down.
Absolutely.
Especially if your closet is full of Jeffs, right? You could go with, just a normal button out the box.
100%.
Or you could fucking jazz it up and do something sexy.
Exactly.
What about
Options.
in menswear, just sticking to menswear real quick, because like we've been preaching this for the better part of a year now, or coming up on a year, but we and the people that voted in the Fitties agreed with us that we are currently living in a post-trend world where like all the trends that are being forced down our throats are really just coming from the powers that be or made up by the media just to get clicks and likes and shares and outrage bait. Do you agree from the perspective of a designer that trends are kind of just not really what's pushing people to like express themselves right now? Or are we wrong?
Your argument is that people are too aware of trends, or
Both aware and
Over.
also not driven by them. Like I'm told that something's a trend. Like I'm like, all right, not
Sure,
for me.
dude.
Keep it going. Cause like 2 days later, there's going to be another core or fucking viral stunt John or whatever.
A must have.
yeah, I like am overwhelmed by the whole internet trend thing. Like
Yeah.
it's like, and we kind of touched on this. You were like, what's the longevity of like how long does like a piece last? It's like, that's what's scary. It's because it's like you can,
Here today, gone tomorrow.
yeah, exactly. But I like, having said that, the trend right now is like classic, like going back to like
Mhm.
clean, just basics. So it's like, is that a trend or is that just us being normal?
Is it a reaction to
Yeah.
just a hyperdrive of trends?
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm foregoing all this chasing the new. I'm just going to go with what works for me and has always worked.
That, and like, I think like, aren't we all like so like tired of consuming and buying and like looking and like, I don't know.
No.
For me, it's like, you're like, no.
Evil consumer, me.
But like, you don't get bored of like just like looking at everything?
No. I
think-
no hobbies.
For me, it's more about focusing on like the minutia,
Yeah.
which is like the cufflinks.
Yeah.
Or like little jewelry things or like little tweaks on things versus like, oh, everyone's got to buy this one big statement fuck you piece or whatever.
Right.
Or everyone's like doing whatever, fucking rave pants or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
For me, that's just
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. I'm over the streetwears and all of it.
I think everyone is, right?
Yeah.
Hence the return to classic menswear. And there's some guys that are just doing the classic thing because it feels right now.
I think we should actually all go back to like sexy back era, and we should all just put suits on and just
Shiny shirts?
Yeah.
3-piece suits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fedoras.
Yeah.
Stomp a disco ball.
Big CZs. What were you doing before you launched your brand?
What was I not doing before I launched my brand? I was a designer, and like straight out of school was like assistant designer for like couple, like I worked at a couple luxury brands. I did a couple contemporary brands. I learned so much and got that realization of like, maybe I don't want to be giving all my ideas to like someone else and
Totally.
get zero recognition. And dipped out of that real quick. And I was at Vogue really quickly. And then I was at Purple magazine really quickly, which led me to LA because Olivia and I like moved the office from
Mr. Zom.
Mr. Zom.
Mr. Purple.
From New York to LA. So I was in like Paris, LA, and New York a lot. And then I was in LA for like a bit because of that and kind of accidentally dabbled in like celebrity styling and did that very briefly and realized that was not my jam. But I guess what I specialized in with them was sourcing and buying vintage clothing and like making them custom pieces. And so through that, I kind of like started the brand.
And realized you were a doer. A getter-doner.
Yeah. I was like, it's not for me.
Is it true like being on the bottom rungs of the fashion industry, especially on the design side, that you do just have to like eat shit and just like grin and eat shit?
In
like,
what aspect or which part of?
Just like the stereotypes about coming up in the fashion industry. Like we came up kind of on like the media PR side and definitely had to just like grin and eat shit until we were in a position where we could be like, fuck you guys, like we're going to go do it on our own. Is it true on the design side? Like all the just horror stories you hear of, I don't know, just not being appreciated, underpaid,
like working for other brands,
overworked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ground to the fucking bone.
Yeah. That was, I mean, it feels like forever ago when I did that, but also like yesterday because I think about it all the time when I'm like working on my own shit. But yeah, I mean, like I was like at one point my boss had left and I had become like the head designer. And then I had 2 assistant designers and I was still the fit model because like, you know, and I was like, I don't want to be doing this and like getting naked in front of my peers and then like, you know what I mean? But like, you know, we make it work and like, I've learned so much at all my jobs. So it's like, but wouldn't go back to.
Yeah.
But you're still working 97% of the time by your math
and
anyway.
We still have a great ass, but it's like
But now you are the one grinding yourself down to a nub, not somebody else.
Yeah.
It's self-imposed.
I'm like, does that feel better? I don't know.
It's masochism versus sadism. I don't know.
Exactly.
Inflicting pain on others versus yourself. But it's that agency that you now have that you maybe didn't have before, right?
Yeah. Obviously, being my own boss is like amazing.
Speaking of sadism and masochism, talk about working in the fashion world. What about dating within the fashion world? Is that a nightmare? Yeah, it is. The 4 straight dudes available.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like,
Trash.
what's left?
The lady doth protest too much.
It's been interesting. And like, yeah, I don't know. It's like, we keep referencing this like joke post that I did for Valentine's Day, like last year or last year, where I posted a photo of me wearing a dress that I made. My ass looks great. I said I work 97% single, and I was like, I'm single. But it's like, I don't, it was a joke, but it's also like, I don't know. I didn't know at the time if like people knew that I was single. And like, I didn't like, it's also like, I don't know if people were intimidated, but like, no one was reaching out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was that a thirst trap by design?
Like,
or self-love maybe?
Yeah.
Gassing yourself.
Here's my thing. Fuck.
Period. Fuck.
I'm going to say this. I don't understand men thinking that like women post pictures to get attention from other men. Like there really needs to be an understanding that like we post pictures that might be sexy. And of course we understand that men are going to like it, but like it's for our girls and like us.
Yeah.
I mean, we're doing the same thing with fit pics.
97%, you know, like 3%, like, yeah, we look hot. We know, of course, like, sure, someone's going to like this, but like, no, it's like,
so what's the response you're looking for? Like your girl is just being like, yes, slay queen, great ass.
But that's like usually is like the response. But that's not where I was going with.
But so doing that,
but
did
having
not
said that,
entice the fashion boys to float into your DMs.
Not that I was trying to get that. I guess I was because I did post it on Valentine's Day. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's like because I have my own brand or like whatever. I don't know if
you're flexing.
Are you intimidated? Are you intimidating to guys? You think?
I can't answer that because I'm not a guy.
True.
But,
Fellas, weigh in. Are you intimidated?
Or don't.
Right now?
Or don't. Yeah, don't.
Actually, don't.
DM Lawrence.
No, don't do that either.
Don't. Yeah.
I'm not the go-between.
But yeah, no, I like.
But are fashion guys?
I did meet. Yeah.
Are fashion guys specifically like their own nightmare?
And like dating them?
Yeah.
I feel like I went on like one dude who like just wanted a fucking Jeff and like genuinely.
You didn't have like $300? Like
apparently not.
Damn.
Your cheap date.
Where do you guys
no,
go?
I didn't
where's your
give
date?
it to him. Like I'm just saying, it's just like
I'm saying
he like kept talking about the Jeff, and I was like,
trying to fuck a shirt, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like,
what's the archetype of New York City guy that is the most toxic to bring into your life? You got the skater boys, you got the art guys, you got the fashion fellas, you got the finance guys, bros, you got the fucking crypto real estate motherfuckers.
The question is, who do I not want to date, or who do I not want?
Who is the
life?
worst New York City guy to date or to have in your life?
You're gonna make me say that?
Yeah.
Everyone's taken.
Really? In your experience, everyone's not single besides you.
I'm not single, but
sorry.
Yeah,
Damn, Lawrence.
My bad.
Misinformation.
But everyone, I would say everyone is taken.
In some
We're
form or
still
another.
looking for our girls.
Right.
Always making sure.
Always. What are you wearing on a first date though? Are you wearing a Jeff so the guy can talk about it?
No, absolutely not. I think because like I work, like I'm like I dress like a boy, like I'm just working all the time. Like I try to look a little more
from the studio to the bar.
Yeah. We like to accentuate the ass if needed, if we can. So like
with these jeans.
Nice pant.
Okay.
And like, yeah, I don't know, a nice top. I don't know. I don't think you have to like try too hard.
What should the guy be wearing on the first date?
This is $1 million question.
Not a boot with a heel.
Really?
Whoa.
Oh, height fishing.
You think that's why guys wear boots with heels?
Yes.
Are you joking me?
Guilty that 100 times. Are you kidding me?
I literally patient zero.
Yeah.
Even with my wife, who knows how tall I am.
You know how many first dates my camions have been on?
Yeah. I gotta, right? Even for this pod, I'm like, well, how tall is Emily? I can't, in the picture, I gotta be like at least her height.
Yeah, I don't know.
How tall are you?
5'9".
Does the guy have to be taller?
I think people are. I've gotten people asking. Yes.
Okay.
No. Does
You're
it
gonna
have to be
hurt some
taller?
feelings.
Yeah. No. Like I've dated.
Short kings?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But like,
Good answer.
So
this is always nice, you know.
Right.
Oh, I see. Right.
This is nice.
So no
That's why I watch
heeled
video.
boot.
No heeled boot.
What else?
What's the question again?
What shouldn't they wear on a first date? What
Stoner
about
brain.
cologne? What about scent?
Oh, for me, huge because my dad traveled and I would get the waft of his cologne on
Sense
the way out.
memory.
Sensory memory?
Something like that.
Yeah. So, but like, could I name a scent that I like to you?
You just know it when you smell it.
Yeah, I just know when I smell
All right.
Yeah.
The nose knows.
it. Yeah.
So what? Keep it simple. Keep it classic on the first date with no heeled boot. And
Yeah,
some sort of
I don't
good
think you
cologne
should
on.
try too hard. But it's
All
like
right.
also what does one do on a first date?
It's a fucking job interview.
I mean,
Yeah.
my man's met me in Japan on our third date.
He like flew to Japan to see you.
Damn, that's fucking setting the bar high.
Yeah.
Did he show up all jet lagged and groggy? He's like, yo, let me just fucking sleep for like 9 hours.
No, he was good. He was ready to go.
Damn.
Yeah.
Off that Mr. Boss coffee.
Yeah. It's like, no, bar is high though. It's like, I don't really know how.
All right, fellas. So if you're listening to this, make sure you fucking save up for flight
Japan
to Japan.
trip.
Speaking of which, Emily, how much money do you make?
What?
Yeah.
Like nothing. Like,
You're
dude,
broke.
I'm broke. I'm like, can I pay rent this month? I am lucky. I somehow make rent every month.
What do you, besides rent and besides your own business?
I live a comfortable, like, guys, I like things.
Right.
You pay yourself a salary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like to spend your hard?
Like,
no?
let's not get into taxes
right,
and stuff,
totally.
like, but like, no, I don't pay myself.
The IRS is listening to this parody podcast.
I pay rent.
What's your Venmo?
Yeah, at Emily Don.
My family is
Besides
dying.
rent, besides the basic necessities in life, and besides your own business.
No, not even like, it's more like if like I would love to like make more. So it's like you can, it's like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But, okay, plug, go. What's your
No,
question?
but I want to know what do you spend your hard-earned money on besides the necessities in life?
Food.
Well, that's necessity. Oh, like going out to like nice
Oh.
places.
What are your favorite haunts?
Well, what do I spend my money on? Vintage.
Okay.
Like I'm a
Clothing.
vintage, but like I'm a textile whore. Like I just.
Do you gatekeep your sources, or do you have like favorite spots in the city that kind of everyone knows and loves? And or are you even beyond like storefronts and you're like digging in the crates?
You're developing.
I don't have the bandwidth to dig in crates anymore. I mean, I kind of like breeze. What's the breezed? Is that the right word? Like just over my
Breezed.
no, that's not the right word. But like I just like I like talked really quickly about my history and my past. But when designing, I mean, like I've worked with vintage so much. Like vintage is in my blood. And
Damn, you should get that checked out.
Yeah, that could be
it could
iodine
be
poisoning.
bad. It could be bad. And they what am I talking about?
Vintage. What do you spend your money on?
What do I spend my money on? Vintage. So it's like I that is what I spend my money on. And like working at these brands that I learned so much out of, like all I did was source vintage for brands or my clients or my, you know what I mean? So it's like vintage jewelry, dude.
Yeah, the best.
Like Art Nouveau, Art Deco shit,
Hell
like
yeah.
gets me every time.
Were you an eBay girly, or are you hitting estate sales, going down to Miami
I'm
and
an
fucking hitting the
Etsy
pawn
girl
shops?
through
Etsy.
and through.
Dude, Etsy's gone so downhill.
Yes,
What a line.
because like it's
Yes.
like everyone is on Etsy. Like there's Amazon accounts on Etsy. Like anyone,
and
Etsy is Amazon, I guess is what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Etsy
Does that
was
make sense?
Etsy was bought by eBay. But I don't know if that's when it went downhill. But yes, there are like drop shippers and there are like dupe creators and like Shein and Temu shop sellers on Etsy. It's no longer like
No,
Crafty.
individual
It's not the
craftsmen
craft, yeah,
and craftswoman and crafts
Yeah.
days. It's no longer that.
no,
Or
and
or
it's
even harder
insanely
to seek
picked
out.
over. Like my like saved cart, everything is bought. You know what I
Damn,
mean?
bro.
So it's like,
It's fucked up.
yeah.
You should have gate
So
kept
it's like,
Etsy.
where do we go anymore? I don't know.
I don't know. Where do you go?
In New York or like anywhere. Japan was amazing
Sure.
for vintage shopping.
The Mecca.
IG? Do you do a lot of like
Yeah.
shopping and research on IG?
A little bit. Are we upset about Capital and
Yeah.
LVMH?
Whatever.
Okay.
I mean, it's been LVMH has owned it for.
I know.
Sorry, it's not even LVMH. It's the investment company.
Yeah.
But it was quiet. I thought it was.
Yeah, it was quiet, but people are acting like
But it's been for over a year now
Yeah,
at least.
I
So
know.
it's like,
It's
so like, what did you
I
even?
don't
If
pay
you didn't
attention
even
to
notice the
these things.
difference,
I
This is
didn't know.
outrage culture. People just want to be like, oh, I'm an old head. It's never, it's not like how it's like
Yeah.
it's been like this.
oh,
for-
sorry for getting the fucking bag.
Yeah.
We're never mad at anyone for getting the
And
bag.
no.
So
The economy in Japan. If you're capital, are you not doing that?
Yeah.
I'm doing that every time.
Yeah.
true.
Anyway.
True.
Would you ever take investment?
Would I ever take investment?
Blood money.
Like, sure.
Like Emily, we're
and-
gonna give you money, but you got to sell 1 million Jeffs a quarter. My name is
I
Jeff.
don't want. My name is Jeff. I don't want to like. We talked about this. It's like I don't want to get too big for my britches. You know what I mean? It's
You're
like
conscious of scaling.
I'm conscious of scaling, but having said that, like production is insane. No one understands how much things cost to make one physical item.
Yeah. I think that when we started doing clothing and we do 1-2 things at a time every few months, understanding the cost and time and like it's very hard to make clothes.
Yeah.
And if anything, that gave me a newfound appreciation for brands that are like doing things in a way that feels like right and understanding the cost of the final cost of the clothing, what went into that. It kind of was just like, I don't know, opened up like a new lens for me. Which again, people are pretty oblivious to, generally speaking.
Yes. Most consumers are. They do
very.
not have the perspective that is necessary to understand the bottom line of why things cost what they do at retail.
Agreed.
For the most part. Not like luxury shit, obviously. So
agreed. It's
nuts. Well, look, as we end this episode of the only podcast that matters, as we ship you off to Paris, we're going to, what's your dream store? We don't know yet.
I don't know.
We're about to find out with these appointments when they email the invites.
Like, genuinely, this is a first for me. It's like I have my studio and no. I think I was more scared about this because like talking makes
the
me
podcast.
Talking makes me nervous. Like it's like I don't talk on. Yeah. I talk to like my friends and stuff all the time, but it's like I don't.
We're not your friends.
No, you guys are my friends, but it's like
well, you just met lords.
Yeah, but
why is that necessary?
We're all family.
Oh, Jesus! I don't got friends. I got family.
I got friends. I got belts.
It's just hard. Yeah, I don't know.
Paris is gonna be good.
Paris is gonna be great.
As we ship you out there.
Yes.
And the best stores in the world are going to come visit and view the fall 25 collection, whatever the fuck we're calling it.
Yes.
We would like to know before we ship you off, do you have any constructive criticism you would like to give us?
About what?
Whatever you want, whatever you think we need help with.
We just hung out for an hour and a half, so the floor is yours. And then we can plug all your stuff. But this is your last
First,
task.
you gotta.
I just shit on you guys?
If you want to, or you.
Well, it's not shitting on us. It's breaking us down so we can build ourselves up.
We ask everyone that comes on, just so you know,
really?
Just like an internal audit.
We're trying to better ourselves.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Do I get to ask the same question?
No. We used to give constructive criticism. Now we're asking for it.
Yeah.
But what if I want to hear the constructive criticism? Okay, you guys can go.
Should make cowrie shell cock rings.
How would that work?
Do you wear cock rings?
No.
Exactly. Do you?
Nope.
Exactly.
But I haven't found a pure sterling silver one made in Bali yet.
Fair. But
that satisfied my cowrie shell fetish.
No one wears a cock ring.
I know
Frank
people that wear cock
might
rings.
disagree. He sold those Homer joints that are blinged out.
Did the Homer store reopen yet?
I have no idea.
It's shut down.
Who gives a fuck?
They were doing construction.
Oh.
Shout out Niall.
Shout out Niall. Yeah, well, how could we be better?
How can we be better? How can we all be better? Is the question. I have no
smoke less weed.
Smoke me or you.
You.
Yeah. Because I forget the questions. Yeah.
You kept being like, this question is 2 parts. It's like, no.
No, her answer had 2 parts.
I know. And then I went to go to the second part and would forget it.
Yeah.
And they were really good answers.
As someone with also a dog shit memory,
I'll text you guys in like 20 minutes and be like, but I wanted to add this.
Yeah.
We'll just have to do it again.
Yeah.
Where can the kids follow you? What would you like to plug?
I didn't get to give you construction criticism.
Oh, I thought I was trying to give you an out.
Oh, yeah. We could be sitting here like an hour before
That's the fucking THC talking right there,
less
sweetheart.
Less pee-pee poo-poo jokes, more pee-pee poo-poo?
Clam jokes?
More pussy jokes? Less.
Whoa.
Fewer. Sorry, fewer.
I don't know if we should throw the P word out.
Fewer pussy jokes. Let's be grammatically correct.
Saying it.
It's not less pussy jokes, it's fewer pussy jokes.
Stop saying the word pussy.
Say Jeff more.
My name is Jeff.
Exactly.
Yeah, that didn't get annoying at all.
That's my only criticism is that you didn't say that.
Okay.
No, more.
Well,
how can you have it? Whatever.
That's all.
Okay, my constructive criticism, use that soundbite in your marketing.
You get sued.
That offensive.
But you guys?
No, by fucking whoever produced the movie.
Channing Tatum doing an impression of a Latinx gangbanger. Incorporate that into your marketing. I'll go over real well.
That's my advice.
Sleep on it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
It might sound way better when you're blazed out of your fucking gourd.
Honestly, go home and watch 22 Jump Street tonight.
It was on the other day.
It's always on.
Yeah.
You have cable?
I was in Arizona.
Oh yeah.
So they have cable.
There's a channel in Arizona that's just playing the Jump Streets constantly 24 hours a day.
Jump Street TV.
Yeah.
Phoenix exclusive.
It's on channel 21
Where
and
else
22.
is it playing?
I don't know. On Hulu, maybe? I don't know. You'd have to Google it.
Where can the kids follow you on social media?
Emily Dawn Long
On IG?
at Emily Dawn Long.
What else? Twitter, TikTok,
I don't do Twitter. Too much words. See, I don't.
Yeah.
You know me. I don't
Right.
like words.
Tiki-Taki?
Tiki
Facebook?
Talkies. No, Tiki Talkies just for fun.
Okay.
No face or bookers.
All right. Emily Dawn Long on IG.
Yeah. Or just the website and go
yeah.
and buy things.
Yeah, buy the shit.
Yeah,
Shit is
yeah.
on sale now.
Yeah.
Whether you're a Wanda's man or a jewelry
Or a
guy
Jeff.
or my name is Jeff. Pick one up. Emily, we want to thank you for coming onto the only
Thank
podcast
you.
that matters.
You did fantastic.
Good luck
Thank
in
you
Paris.
so much for your time. Safe travels.
Can't wait to hear. Honestly, send us a Paris report.
I will. I
some
shall.
market research,
Yeah.
if you would be so inclined to share.
Yeah.
But
are
what
the
is
dudes
your
wearing-
market? Let's end on that. What is your market research question?
About what?
What people are wearing.
I want to know about pants, dude. We talked a lot about pants.
I want to know about pants.
We all do. That's why we asked. You
You
know?
came to the right place.
But what's
Pants.
the answer?
Pants.
Pleats right now for show. Pleats.
Pleats?
Like if you're making trousers in 2025 and they don't got pleats, you're blowing it. In my
Why?
opinion.
Because you need more of the room. You need
I
a little
think
leg room.
I just think that voluminous nature that the pleat gives. I'm not saying you got to go triple pleat, but a single pleat for sure, at least maybe a double.
Can I ask a quick question about rise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys pay attention to rises?
High rise all day. I'm
You
all
want
legs,
it-
so I need it.
You're what?
I'm like all legs, so the higher rise, I like that.
But like, so short rise, you're like, because
Ugh.
it crunches the goods.
It just doesn't look good.
no,
I don't
yeah.
think.
And I'm a high riseman because like as a lifetime sagger, that's just like what the fit has always been.
As a lifetime sagger,
Yeah.
you want a high rise.
Yeah, because you kind of like let it hang.
He's shortening himself. So if you give this man a low
I'm not-
rise,
they're not.
his fucking
they're-
pubes are going to be
They're
out.
sitting at my waist. They're sitting at my waist with the high rise. They have that like low kind of sagging silhouette versus like I'm not wearing a high rise in my fucking belly button.
I am.
That's
He is.
my question. Yeah.
I like a long block because I'm
Look
hiking
at-
up.
Why?
Why? It's flat. I think it flatters me, and that's how I personally think I look the best when it comes to pants.
What?
And you?
I like sagging a little bit.
But is it for your area or is it for silhouette?
Both.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think they're mutually exclusive.
You could look at our pant. And this is getting in the weeds here, but you can look at our pant promo and like you can see the way we're both wearing the same pants, but in different ways.
We're just shaped completely opposite.
Yes.
Yeah, Lawrence is all legs. I'm all torso. So that's all the other thing, right?
But we
know
both
yourself, know
love
your
a
body.
high rise.
Well, that's like the other hardest part about production is like everyone is fucking different.
fit model.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
But everything, you know what? You got to design for real guys, not for models.
Well, that's why I think the Jeff shirt lit like it looked so great on all of us. It looks
And
great
everyone's
on
going to
everyone.
see that for themselves to
It looks
confirm.
great on my dad's.
You didn't make it for a 6'3", 140-pound fucking twink, right?
No.
You made it for real men.
Real.
Emily, thank you for coming on to
Thank
the
you,
only
Emily.
podcast that matters. Made for and by real men. Chef, take us out.